Well, I have just finished episode 26 of Ultraman Gaia. I have been binging it. I was a little busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to stream it all. So uh, I was able to, because I was doing dishes and other things, I was watching Ultraman Gaia while I was doing some of these other things I had to do. And I binged about 5 episodes while I was getting stuff done. And I am incredibly impressed with this show. And around episode 18, it started developing this story between Ultraman Gaia and Ultraman Agul, and the two of them started trying to fight with each other, and they were pushing against each other with what they were trying to do. Because Ultraman Agul was supposed to be like the will of the earth, and the other Ultraman Gaia, was like the will of the people. And it was really interesting as that story developed and the monsters that were being used, and then finally they get to the point where they start fighting with each other. Well, it turns out that there was this monster that was trying to push them into doing this the whole time, and it led to them almost killing each other, and it rips open a dimensional wormhole, and this monster starts coming through. And mind you, all that came through was its head, and its head was bigger than some of the other monsters that have attacked, and it was insane. Then you had the entire different teams of Sig going out and fighting this monster together, and it was unbelievable. I was just blown away. And then you had the fact that uh, Karya, or whatever his name is, he uh, so he loses the argument. He gives his power to Gamu, and Gamu just, he's like, tries to stop him, and then this beam, this fireball gets shot down, and so I don't know if he's actually dead, but Gamu watches his friend disappear after this fireball. And then he has the power of both Gaia and a ghoul, and then he transforms. So it's a mid-season power up, but it makes sense because it's the power of the two Ultraman coming together. And then he goes up to stop this giant monster, and it's great. This is what I had wanted for storytelling from the other Ultraman series, which, I get the originals from the 70s. It makes sense that they're very, episodic, rather than being like a continual building up story. And it's one of the things I enjoyed about Tiga when Tiga did develop the story that they had. And it's my biggest problem with Dinah, where Dinah wasn't like that at all. This one is what I wanted. And it's what I hope future series that I watch are going to be like, where an episode builds up after each other. And there's a through line that's being followed, and I did not expect to hit those like it was about like 8 episodes that it build up this story, and then it ends with Gamu getting powered up and having to fight this giant monster, and I can't wait. It was also like a mid-season finale, or maybe it was season one and then now it starts season two. I don't know, but it's incredible, and I can't wait to watch the rest of the show. It was amazing.